So I put in the shower glass door. Used to be just a rod and a curtain, and we spent the money to upgrade. And when I built this shower, I used a Schluter-Curdy shower curb, and I did pitch the curb in, but I noticed standing water right here on the inside. You can see sort of build up from calcium deposits. But this used to be soaked all the time. It's because when I put this in, I had a little tiny, you can't tell, this lip is oh so high compared to the lowest part here. So it makes like a little bowl. Even though I put a level on it, this part was not when I pitched it in. And I never thought I was gonna put a shower door in, but we did. And I was disappointed with all the buildup that would come here from the water sitting and then evaporating, sitting and leaving a lot of deposits. So I left a little just to see when we cleaned it. So I tried to figure out a way to do this, fix this problem cheaply and without, say, caulking or putting in some sort of flash and re-pitching this whole thing from here to here. So instead, I decided to use capillary action. So here's my solution. You ready? It's this thing. It's a piece of string. The water pools, in this case, it almost always, it's level here, but that slight bevel leaves this pooling. All this water, and just enough where you can splash your finger, would sit here. All I did was wrap a piece of string. I've had this for a year now, and I wanted to test if it worked before I post this. Put a piece of string around something that doesn't rust. I had an old double-sided hose connector, and I just make sure it extends out over the lip. And for a year now, I haven't had the buildup that I had, which was pretty nasty here. It's very simple, and then it's just removable. If I need to move this out of the way, say clean it or whatever, or just get it, maybe the string gets funky and it hasn't, in a year, it hasn't enough where it causes any sort of smell, but say you don't like the look of it, or you want to come up with something not so rugged looking and you wanted to put it in there. Basically all I want to do is have something to keep it weighted down. Anyway, it's worked really well. It slowly pulls the water through the string when it's up here and runs it over the side and down into the drain. So if you have a problem with standing water in your shower curb, maybe this will help you create a little capillary action if that's your scenario where you need to get that water over this little hump, and do it on the cheap and see if that works for you. Hope it helps.